Hey, it's me. Let's talk about the path. This path. What it actually is and what it isn't. First, you probably already guessed it's not something new. People have been walking it in one form or another for as long as there have been human beings. The outer practices might look different now, but the core of it, the real work of it, has always been the same. Before I try to explain it, I just want to say, don't get too caught up in the how this message is coming through. Don't try to decide too quickly what's real or not real about it. There are levels of reality we haven't touched yet, not with our everyday mind, and that's okay. You don't need to decide anything right now. It's more about staying open. Let it land in your body. Because every one of us carries something deep inside that can connect to more, something that reaches beyond our small selves into a knowing that's much wider, much steadier. So, what is this path? It's not psychotherapy, even though a lot of the early work might look similar. It deals with our emotional pain, confusion, and the defenses we've built to protect ourselves. But here, that's just the first layer. The real movement begins when we go past all that, when we start making contact with the part of us that's already whole, that deep source inside that knows. And without that connection, the first part, working through pain, becomes a lot harder than it needs to be. This also isn't a spiritual practice aimed at bliss or higher states of consciousness. Some people chase spiritual highs as a way to avoid the parts of themselves they don't want to face. Those highs never last if they aren't rooted in truth. If you're looking for something that helps you skip over your anger or pain or resistance, this isn't it. That kind of escape always creates more distortion, and it eventually backfires. What we're doing here is different. We don't skip the dark. We go through it. Not to get stuck in it or to marinate in it, to reclaim what we've left behind. So if this path isn't therapy, and it's not spiritual bypassing, then what is it? I think of it as a way home. It's a way to turn toward life, your longing, your resistance, your pain, and find something real there. A strength, a softness, a truth. It's not quick, it's not easy, but it is honest. And over time, that honesty becomes freedom. If you're asking how long it takes, that depends on you. How much you're willing to look at what's really inside you, not to judge it or fight it, to understand it. If you're just looking for a way to feel better, this might not be for you. If you want to become who you really are, if you feel that longing that says there has to be more than this, and you're willing to follow it inward, then you're in the right place. Let's talk about that longing for a moment, that ache, that sense that something's missing, even if your outer life looks fine. That feeling is real. It's not weakness. It's not neurosis. It's not something to get rid of. It's your guide. It's pointing you toward the part of you that's still waiting to be seen and lived. Longing can get twisted though. If you want joy, connection, purpose, but you also believe life owes it to you or that someone else should have given it to you, then the longing becomes stuck. If you blame your parents, your partner, the world, the longing hardens. But if you take full ownership of it, if you see that no one else is coming to save you, that's when it starts to open up. That's when the path becomes clearer. You can't move forward while denying what's inside you. You have to feel the pain, not to drown in it, to free the energy you've locked away. That same energy, when it's released, becomes aliveness. it becomes pleasure. You'll start to see the link between your pain and your patterns. You'll understand how you keep recreating the same situations and why. That understanding can't be forced. It comes when you stop running. There's nothing wrong with your longing. What matters is how you listen to it. Do you use it to keep blaming, or do you let it lead you into your own heart? You don't need to abandon your longing. You need to follow it deeper. Let it show you where you've gone numb. Let it show you the parts of yourself that still believe you aren't allowed to feel joy. The truth is, most of us don't even know how to hold real pleasure. Not because we're broken, but because we've spent so long bracing against pain that we've shut everything down. And to feel joy again, we have to let all of it move through. And this isn't about being good enough. It's about being honest. If there's hate in you, or rage, or shame, it doesn't mean you're bad. It means you're human. But if you pretend it's not there, it'll shape your life from the shadows. This path isn't here to shame you. It's here to help you bring everything into the light. And when you do, something incredible happens. You realize those dark parts were never your enemy. They were just parts of you that didn't know how else to survive. And when they're seen, they soften, they heal, and the energy they've been holding starts to flow again as creativity, as love, as strength. That's why this path can feel so hard at first. Not because it actually is, more because of all the places where we still resist the truth. The more you soften into honesty with yourself, the more the path becomes a quiet joy. It becomes something you wouldn't trade even when it's hard. If you ever find yourself saying this path focuses too much on what's negative, ask yourself if maybe you're still judging those parts. Because when you stop judging, you see that even the so-called negative is just life trying to come back into balance. You'll know if you're being truthful with yourself by how you feel. Are you at ease in your body? Are your relationships real and steady? Is there joy in your day? If not, then somewhere something in you is still being hidden or denied. It's never too late. That's the beauty of this path. You can start right now, wherever you are. All you need is a willingness to see what's true. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. If you can be real with yourself, even when it's messy, even when you're scared, you're already walking the path. And over time, what used to feel like a battle becomes something quieter, something rooted, like you're finally coming home. And that kind of honesty brings its own reward. You stop needing constant praise or approval. You stop depending on the outside world to feel okay. You still enjoy connection and love, but you're no longer grasping for it. And that changes everything. It doesn't mean you live without problems. Your problems stop running your life, though. They become part of a bigger picture, a story that finally makes sense. Real spirituality doesn't pull you out of the world. It roots you in it, in your body, in your truth. It doesn't require sacrifice to prove anything. You don't have to give up joy to be good. The real work is learning how to live fully, with all of it, with pain and pleasure, with shadow and light. And when you do, life stops feeling like something to escape. It starts feeling sacred. Your feelings are not the enemy, not even the scary ones, not even fear itself. What makes them unbearable is the belief that you can't feel them, that they'll destroy you, when they won't. Feeling your fear is how you move through it. Feeling your grief is how you open to joy. Every feeling is a bridge, if you let it be. So, this is the path. Not because someone tells you it is, not because I say it is, because when you walk it, you start to feel the truth of it in your bones. You start to feel yourself coming alive. There's nothing outside of you that can do this work for you. And there's nothing inside you that isn't welcome. If you want to know what it's like to live from your center, to feel peace that doesn't disappear when life gets hard, to feel joy that doesn't depend on someone else's reaction, this is the way. It does ask everything of you. It asks you to give up the mask, to stop pretending, to stop blaming, to sit with what's real, even when it hurts. And if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to meet yourself fully, you'll find what you've been longing for has been here the whole time. Love you. Connect soon.